Welcome to Travel with Suri. This famous hiking route begins in Palm Springs, California and ascends to San Jacinto Peak. With a net elevation gain of roughly 10,300 feet, it has one of the greatest elevation increases among day hike routes in the US. It's ranked 5th as the hardest day hikes in America by the famous Backpacker magazine. Welcome to the Cactus to Clouds Hike, California. We started our day hike at 4:30 in the morning at Palm Springs Museum, which is at 475 feet above sea level. And we are going to ascend to San Jacinto Peak, which sits at 10,800 feet above sea level. This is called Cactus to Clouds as we start at desert floor where you see cactus and reaching the clouds in 16 miles one way. The first 0.8 miles of the trail after leaving the trailhead can be little confusing. There are several used trails which branch off in many directions. As long as the trail does not start to fade or suddenly gain a lot of elevation, it is probably the right one. At 0.8 miles, a set of picnic tables marks the end of the museum trail. 0.1 mile after the table, another trail will branch off to the left. Stay right to continue up the Skyline Trail. At 2.2 miles, you pass the Rescue Box 1 on your left. These boxes were installed recently in response to all the Skyline rescues. Each box contains food and water. By sunrise, we were at 3,000 feet. It was cold and we welcomed the warmth from the sun. The sunrise over Palm Springs was spectacular. At 4.4 miles and 4,300 feet elevation, you may or may not come across a series of pebbles arranged so they spell 4,300. During summer, the most notable weather hazard is heat. Between May and September, the temperature at the trailhead can easily exceed 115 degrees Fahrenheit, prompting the hikers to start hiking well before sunrise, when the temperature is in the mid to high 80s. I would not recommend doing C2C in summer. There is no way to abort a hike once you start. In other words, once you get into the skyline, you are committed. If you go up but get too tired to continue, you cannot just head back down. We took a break at a clearing around 5,000 feet. The next few miles were characterized by a series of rolling hills with a string of small ups and downs. Some call this part the never-ending ridge. During winter, the portions of sea to sea between the elevations of 7,500 and 8,500 feet can be especially icy and contain slopes with ankles up to 30 degrees. Ice axe and crampons are highly recommended in such conditions. So the most popular time is between late October when the desert floor has cooled down some and mid-November before the first real snows. For most of the year, there is no water between the trailhead and Long Valley. There are also water fountains on the second floor of the nearby tram station at mile 9. At 7.4 miles, the trail goes right by the famous Flat Rock, a large and smooth slab of water-polished granite. The San Jacinto Peak Trail starts as soon as the Skyline Trail ends at mile 9.1. If you are too tired at this point, you can take a tram and come back. This part of the hike is very straightforward. The San Jacinto Peak Trail is well maintained, well signed, and is used by the tram riders who want to get to San Jacinto Peak. From Long Valley Ranger Station, the trail gains 2,600 feet of elevation in 5.5 miles to San Jacinto Peak. From the ranger station, the trail heads southeast to Little Round Valley, where there is a seasonal spring-fed water pipe. After Round Valley, the trail heads to Wellman Divide. Take the right fork at Wellman to get to San Jacinto Peak, now 2.3 miles away. As the trail reaches a well-signed saddle just before the summit, take a right and travel 0.3 miles to the summit. Along the way, you will pass by an old stone cabin which serves as an emergency shelter. We scrambled up some boulders for the final 100 feet to the summit and enjoyed the view. Naturalist John Muir wrote of San Jacinto Peak. The view from San Jacinto is the most sublime spectacle to be found anywhere on this earth. And that is true. The views to the east are of Palm Springs, Joshua Tree National Park, and Mojave Desert to the north of the mountains in the distance. To the north and west, you have views of Mount San Gorgonio, the San Bernardino Mountains, Angels National Forest, Los Angeles, Orange County, and the Inland Empire. It took us 14 miles with 10,465 feet of elevation gain one way. My Garmin watch died unfortunately. There are totally 21 miles. I hope you liked my video. If you like it, please subscribe it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.